Hi. I've always been interested in flow and what does it mean to be in flow states? How do we live aligned with the current and the flows of life? And there's so many different aspects of this, be that kind of within ourselves, spiritually, relationally, quite practically. And I'm sure all of you have your own insights and ideas about this. I think eco psychology offers something interesting. And I've been pondering this of late, and I think there's a lot of characteristics that could be associated with flow, but one of which, at least that I found in my life, is that there tends to be a little more direction and focus, meaning there's kind of a coherence that weaves things together, an underlying current, so to speak. And one example of that is that sometimes the universe, as the adage says, conspires in our favor and just aligned with maybe the directions we were already going. And an example of this happened to us recently at the Eco Psychology Initiative that I'm excited about. And that is, long ago, we decided that after our seasonal focus on psychological biomimicry for our programming, that we'd move into the psychological aspects of climate change. Unbeknownst to anyone else, we've been working on a training that we're really excited to offer that's going to look at psychological origins and causes, as well as emotional impacts, and then ways that we can better communicate and act and strategize moving forward. But no one has really known of this, and yet totally independently, a lot of opportunities have presented themselves lately for us to talk and teach and train on the subject. And I'm always humbled and honored when this is the case, and especially when it feels like it's in flow and in current with other places that we were already planning on going as well. And so one of the first aspects of this seasonal focus on the psychology of climate change is going to be looking at climate communications. And communication is so important in every area of our lives, as I'm sure many of you would know. And I think especially so as we talk about climate change, because without really healthy and proper communication, people aren't as likely to take action. There can be further divisiveness and separation between people, not to mention that the coming together and the dialogue just doesn't feel as supportive and emotionally nurturing, which we're also needing as well. Conversely, when we really engage communication in a positive, healthy, conscious way, we can have so many of the outcomes that we are wanting, be that the action and impacts we're wanting to address climate change, but also fostering more community and conversations and heartfelt ways of processing all that we're going through. So I am excited for our next Fireside Chat. It's a free offering. If you're interested, please join us, where we get to be part of community to really explore the question, the inquiry of how do we better communicate around climate change. I hope you'll join us. As always, nature knows the way.